really does seem to me as if there is people don't necessarily know what they want, and they're certainly not yearning for American-style paralyzed congressional government. It's not the first thing you hear from people. We want our John Boehner. They're, in a sense, we don't exactly know what we want either. And while people are very amorphous in their aspirations, I do think that largely, more because of the corruption that Top mentioned more than anything else, because of that corruption and other experiences, there is this real crisis of legitimacy that runs not far from universal, but runs pretty broadly and pretty deeply. And this notion that, one often hears that the Chinese peasantry, because they're uneducated, they don't really have any idea of democracy and so on. And I will never forget that night on Tiananmen Square when the real heroes of that night were these rickshaw drivers who had these pedal bicycle rickshaws. And whenever there was a lull in the shooting, they would go out toward the soldiers and pick up the bodies of the kids who'd been shot, killed, or injured, and put them on the back of the rickshaws and then bicycle back to the Xiehe hospital. And these were guys who probably at best had a middle school education. They couldn't have described what exactly they meant by democracy, except that they were angry at corruption and economic mismanagement, this kind of thing. But whatever it was, they were risking their lives for it. And it left a very profound, unforgettable impression on me that evening.